Hey, Steve.
Hey, Dee Dee.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Well, today, guys, we have a lot to tell you. We're gonna go through some of the things that we actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you some of the items that we have here, and then we're gonna tell you about some transformation information, some of the ones that we've done, and the convention and things like that. And I also have a very special piece that we're going to do a video on all by itself. Guess what's come back around? You'll find out. But first, I want to show you these. Here we are. We have some lovely. I'm hoping you guys can see it because my light is just like sucky. And those tags are not price tags, they are sizes. I'm trying to size things up for you so you can kind of figure out what I have going on here, because God knows. I got some Betty Davis pieces, huh?
I think because sometimes we don't know.
Okay. So anyway, what I want to do is, Steve has done some, sorry, I'm adjusting my something over here. God, it's killing me. God, I got these underwear and they're like, no, seriously, they're just, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, God. Okay. So, that's not helping, but anyway.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Anyway, we had one of the most fascinating transformations ever.
We did.
But it was also one of the fastest we've ever had.
Really fast.
Like fast. Like how long would you say it took? A half hour? Like an hour?
Yeah.
Like we've never had that. Usually they take a couple hours. Sometimes it can take an entire day. And what this guy was wanting was a volcano just erupted just now. It's a fatal quake and a tsunami. But anyway.
Another one?
Yeah, there's another one.
Jeez.
Well, you know, birth pains. But anyway, seriously. I want to tell you about this. Steve will tell you about what happened with me because I don't remember what happened to me. But this guy had a customized transformation. And he's the nicest guy. He's good souled.
Definitely.
He was definitely one that deserves to have a transformation, in all honesty, because he's going to help a lot of people. And by the way, we have an item for you that you need to have. We couldn't send it with you on the plane because the plane wasn't going to let it get on. You know where it is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your dagger is going to come to you in the mail, which he didn't even know he was supposed to get it.
Right.
But you need that dagger when you do your first transformation. So basically, what Steve did is Steve spent, how many days you spend with him? 4 days?
A couple days, yeah.
Steve spent like 4 days with him. He actually stayed at my house. I've met him before out in New Orleans. Very nice guy. And after discussing it a few days before the transformation was done, Steve does things to where he's able to make someone be able to complete transformations themselves right away, which normally we don't do. It takes like 2 or 3 years. So a few people have been picked for this, and it actually just depends on who you are.
Yeah, and
he's
you
one
can't
of them.
email and say, please let me have this or anything like that. It's discretion only.
Yeah, and it's not that. It's you have something else that allows you, somebody telling you what you can do. Well, I wouldn't say somebody. It's a great being, put it like that. But anyway, so this guy is able to now do transformations himself. And those of you that are coming out for transformations may get to meet him because he needs to learn how to do them. Like he had his done, but I have to tell you what happened. Now, I did not see this. I can't say I saw it. Did Lindy see it? Or was it just you and
she
you
saw
and him?
parts of it, yeah.
No, the thing.
It was dark.
No, the thing at the end. The thing at the end.
Oh,
that shot.
It was I think Lindy saw it as well.
Okay, so right when his transformation's completed, this star came and shot down right over top of him. Boom. But what I saw, and he saw too. He saw the shooting star. It was right when as soon as it completed, it happened. And then I didn't see that because my head was turned. I missed it. But both he and I and Lindy, you didn't see it, no. When we looked up, there was 4 black figures coming during the transformation. I'll explain it to you, but we looked, and when it was done, the atmosphere in a certain section, it was breathing, and stars were moving in and out from their destined location. Now, Steve, tell them exactly what happened with this without you saying his name.
Like from beginning to end?
Well, how you had to open him, what Lindy's thing was, and what happened to me, because I don't remember what happened to me.
We had to create the portal to be able to let the spirit come through, the one that we were calling in order to make the transformation possible. And then, so what we did was, we did all, I'm not going to bore you with the details, we did all that, and then one of the spirits did come through and took possession of Dee Dee's body.
Yeah.
And she was shaking like a lunatic.
I did not do that.
You know, you did.
No, I didn't.
And then she tried to choke me.
No.
No, yes, that's really happened.
No.
Yes, it did. You can ask.
But it wasn't an evil spirit, though.
No, it wasn't. They just needed to calm me down.
But you thought it was at first.
I did, and I was so focused on trying to banish it that I had to get my attention, so it choked me.
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
What happened.
It wasn't an evil spirit.
So it wasn't an evil spirit. It was one of his past life spirits.
Yeah, see, here's what happened. Before we walked out the door to do the transformation, this is going to sound like gory details, but I went into pee, into the bathroom. I went to pee, because, I don't want to have to pee during a transformation. So I'm in there doing my lady business.
I mean, it's happened before.
Yeah, well, yeah, with that one, yeah. But, so I'm doing my lady business, and I'm having a rough day. It's rough. I was tired, was thirsty. My face looked like it got hit by a Mack truck because I went to the Asians and got waxed. No, seriously. And I told them, don't put mineral oil on my face. I don't know what they put on my face, but I have sensitive facial skins. I never break out. I have very good skin. And then I look like, Domino's pizza on both sides of my face, where they waxed me. It was terrible. So I'm in there thinking, this poor guy, so I'm doing my lady business, and there's nothing going on. I know I'm getting ready to come out. And the guy had to drink some Gatorade before his transformation. He needed to have a certain amount of electrolytes in his body. So, like I said, I'm doing my lady business, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I see this green scaled cobra. It wasn't in real life. It was just in my mind. It was an image. It was like a psychic thing. So I come out, and I'm just like, this is really creepy. I go to sit on the couch, and I turn around to fix the blanket, and here's a sewing needle getting ready to poke me in my right buttocks. Right? And I'm like, okay, I don't have any sewing needles here. No, I asked the guy, I said, did you bring a sewing kit with you? He said, no. Steve didn't bring one. He doesn't have one. It was not like this guy's doing that. So he didn't want to use the dagger to cut himself. He wanted a pin. He didn't have any. But lo and behold, there it is. Now, here's the thing with them, okay? A long time ago, we knew that he had this past life as a traveler and a seeker. And it had... He was a traveler and a seeker in a previous life. Well, come to find out, he had been killed. Sacrificed. But you know what? It's just such a long... And you know what? It's just so unbelievable. I'm going to be honest with you. For me to tell you, you guys just aren't going to believe it, so I just shouldn't. But all I can tell you is that during the transformation, at the very end of it, a shooting star came right above his head. Right above his head. We were up on this sky high perch by the ocean, and it just sits there for these birds to go to. It's like this big perch, and there's a slab that you would lay down on, like an altar that you would lay down, and it gets set like that with different crystals, and it's dark as heck out. So you only have the stars to look at. You're laying out on a slab.
It was a good night there.
It was a very good night. The wind, and then when it was done, the star comes down over his head and just shoots. Okay, he goes, look, look, look. Well, I missed it. They all saw it, but I missed it. But then we're sitting there and we turn and look, and this section of the sky starts to breathe, moving out, and the stars are moving. But the crazy thing is, all of a sudden, Steve says, hurry up, get the candles out. They're electronic candles. He goes, hurry up, just hurry. And we don't know why he's telling us to hurry. I'm just like moving my ass
Don't
as fast.
ask questions.
I'm moving my ass as fast as it can go. He's moving, Lindy's moving, the guy's moving. We're getting these things out. She's like, shove them in my pockets, so we do. And then
He had to pull the dagger out.
he had to pull the dagger out because he had to close the box,
Right.
because the other spirits were coming.
Yeah,
And Lindy didn't see the one that was coming at me.
No, well, it disguised itself probably.
It disguised itself because there was 4 others moving through the marsh, moving through the ocean.
They weren't with that spirit, though.
And yeah, they weren't with them, but that's what her focus was on.
Well, yeah.
And she never,
mine too.
yeah, she never saw what was coming at me. But here's the thing. Steve tells the guy, what did you tell him? Make the wind blow?
Get up and move the wind.
Yeah, he told him, he said, get up and move the wind. Move it with your mind, do it. Now, we can't make this shit up. He's listening. So if you want to go on the forum and tell them that we could not control this, that this is the absolute truth, go on the forum and tell them.
It was breezy to begin with, but not the same.
Yeah, it was breezy to begin with, yeah, but this was totally different. Tell them everything that we're saying is true. Just change your name or your thing on there. No one will know who you are. But all of a sudden, it just kicked up. Boom. And he moved it. And then Steve's like, okay, you can stop now. You can stop now. And then it did. And we left. And he is able, we'll be right back.